Welcome to Musty Millennials. Today, we'll be talking about a major 90s fad, the ultimate collectible, Beanie Babies. The craze was very real, and today we'll dive into how and why Beanie Babies became the first real internet sensation. Speaking of internet sensations, let's send it over to our hosts. Here they are, Gina and Kyle.
That was a stretch.
High praise.
That was a stretch, but we'll take it.
I had trouble finding a tie, so I had to make something up.
Wow. Had to make something up.
Nice.
That stings more.
Nice. Were they the first internet sensation? Is that a thing?
In a way, you'll see.
Oh, it's like a
Tease.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I don't remember, so I'm excited about this.
Also, who are you?
Oh, I'm Gina.
And I'm Kyle. Keep going.
I don't remember the rise of Beanie Babies. My memory is just being in the heat.
Don't you picture it though?
Like they're everywhere in my room.
Scene, and it's like whizzing around.
Yes.
And it's like.
And they're just piled high.
Yes.
Everywhere around me, I'm just in them.
Yes.
But then I flash forward and I think about spider eggs. Like, I have crazy, weird associations to Beanie Babies.
Yes.
So I'm thrilled about this.
Good. Me too.
Okay.
Actually, if I'm going to be honest, I wasn't necessarily super stoked about it.
Really?
Because it didn't seem that meaty to me. Like I remember it and there's so many memories.
Meaty.
But when I started digging into the history of it, I was like, holy shit, there's so much to this that I had no idea as an 8-year-old.
Well, and I want to know why they, which is based, I know they're got the beans in them, but they're just a stuffed animal.
I'm going to tell you.
Ooh,
I know. It's so exciting. And you're going to love it.
All right, let's get through the fucking housekeeping then.
Okay, perfect.
I
would not call feel old housekeeping, by the way.
Sorry. The admin. You know why? I'm trying to rush this one because I don't love mine this week.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't hate it, but it's
we're not always going to love them. They're not all profound moments.
So what made me feel old?
Yes, please.
This was kind of a stupid one. And this goes back to losing my memory a lot.
Yes.
But I was talking to my neighbor, Val. Shout out, Val. She was talking about her dad. So number one, I'm pretty sure her dad's a health teacher.
Okay.
Do they even still have
sex ed?
Yeah, but this is where I'm going.
Okay.
But do they still have that?
They have to.
But do kids still take health?
It might be called something else because there's no health.
Wellness.
It's
probably wellness.
They would fucking call it wellness.
And it's skincare's included.
Yes. How to take care of your skin, how to eat
No,
right.
you have to have sex ed. I think that's a huge part of it. But I think it might be different now in more of a curriculum sense.
Yeah.
Because before it was the gym teacher would teach health. It was just a segment. It wasn't a class.
That's what I was going to say. Health wasn't, you didn't have it every week all year round.
No,
right.
but
It was
Val
a portion.
said her dad is a health teacher.
Right,
so
that's what I'm saying.
But you would rotate. So this group would have health and then gym and then swimming. We split it into trimesters. And then you would rotate through.
Health was an insert week kind of thing. It wasn't your
instead
whole
of gym twice
year.
a week for the first semester, you would have gym and health split up.
I'm going to have to talk to Val about this.
Yeah.
Anyway, the thing that made me feel old is she was telling me a story about, and actually I'm going to mess up the story now, but in his trunk there was I'm going to say it was condoms, but it could have been something else. And it was this whole thing. And she was talking about how the blank fell out of the trunk. And we both couldn't come up with the word. And the word was index cards. When's the last time you think kids learned with index cards?
Well, didn't we talk about this on
we
one
had
of the
that on a
pods that it was
quiz.
the most popular way?
Oh.
This is actually a true testament to your memory because it was your question.
I am literally like Dory. I don't...
Well, pregnancy brain...
It's over.
Forgives you, but that was... You forgot it from that time. Oh. But yes, index cards is still a popular way because it's the best way to study. But when was the last time, to your point, you used a fucking index card?
So that's the thing. I couldn't grasp the word.
Right.
Because I haven't used an index card.
It's a foreign object at this point.
Staples, I guess. Where do you buy one?
Staples.
Amazon.
You could probably... Amazon, you can get everything.
I feel like I've used index cards
recently?
a lot. Well, because I give it to talent.
Oh, see, so they're still in rotation, I guess.
Yeah, my dad makes
so foreign.
My dad makes lists on index cards a lot. What? He's a big list guy.
I'm a big list guy, but I use sticky notes.
And he does, annoyingly, he usually writes it on the blank side, not the line sign, vertical.
Oh, that's crazy.
Shout out.
Why don't you use the lines, Paul?
He likes the vertical format better. The size is good, but no lines vertical on the back, almost exclusively.
So he's basically just using a blank piece of paper.
Yes, but
smaller,
of a particular size that's a little bit stronger.
He can travel.
And I can almost guarantee they have not bought index cards since we were in high school. So this is just the overrun.
That is
inventory that we've had for a million years.
Wow. Okay. So you know what? Index cards are still hanging out.
Yes.
So maybe it doesn't make me feel that old. I just can't believe I couldn't remember the name of it.
Yeah, but it does make me feel old because the last time I think I held an index card in my hand was probably
college.
Yeah. But even then, I don't remember using index cards in college that much.
Because you didn't go to class.
No, yeah. Nor did I study.
True. I do. Hold on. I do like the idea, though, of having them in hand, writing a real list. I might have to try.
Well, it's also
Paul's
a good
method.
size because you can put it in your pocket and it's not flimsy.
How big are your pockets, Janko jeans? That's huge.
No, they fit a standard issue jean pocket.
You could fit a 5-star.
Oh,
I'm thinking of the big index cards.
Yeah.
They're like half a piece of paper.
Yeah, no. That's also not standard issue. That's a special job.
See, I'm so rusty on the index
You are.
cards.
You're so
That's
rusty.
the issue. That's
You're
the
so
issue.
rusty.
Okay, that's what made me feel old. What do you got?
That was funny. I was on Instagram, obviously.
Okay.
And I saw a thing that the Ice Bucket Challenge is 10 years old. It's the 10-year anniversary of the Ice Bucket Challenge, which to me feels so modern.
I thought the Ice Bucket Challenge happened during COVID.
No.
Wow.
The OG Ice Bucket Challenge.
For ALS. I remember
ALS,
the first one.
Yeah.
It's the 10-year anniversary this year.
Isn't
that
really
wild?
Makes me
Because
feel
I
old.
do remember feeling like it probably wasn't the first, but it was one of the first internet sensation things where everyone was doing it and posting videos
Calling
about
each other-
it.
By the way, did you ever get challenged? I didn't.
Me neither. I always wanted somebody to challenge me. Should we do it?
Guys, I didn't get it either. Are we losers?
Listen,
Is that what
all
it is?
3 of us, and we'll post it on our Instagram.
I
All
don't
3
really
of us will
want to
do
do
it.
it. Although, you know what's funny? Now the trend is
It's
to
the
get in a
ice
bucket
bath,
of ice.
Yes.
That's like good for your health.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of health class.
But isn't that wild that it was 10 years ago? I participated in one because I helped dump one on my friend Katie
was his
Corrado.
name?
Shout out Katie. What was his name? I can't
Freights.
remember.
Wasn't it Freights? The guy that
who's
had,
he?
the first guy that
The
had
first
ALS.
guy, the original
Oh,
guy
I can
who
just
sparked
picture him. I don't know his name.
Peter Freights, I think.
Yeah.
10 years ago, where were we?
I was in...
We were in 2014.
Thank you for the year. Where
Where did you live?
living?
I lived in West Hartford.
We were in Stanford.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
And
No one challenged
I was
me.
I
waiting.
feel like I had a lot of friends.
You and I
then.
could have done it on the balcony. We had.
Why
a lot
didn't
of
we
friends.
challenge each other? I guess because us losers didn't
Well, we
get
didn't want to
Nobody
admit to
asked
each
us.
other that we weren't
passed.
asked.
Oh my God.
My brother did. Everyone's doing it, and no one nominated me. I felt so left
me
out.
neither.
We're gonna do it for Musty.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to.
I think it'll
I
feel
want to be
good.
asked to dance, but I don't want to dance. You know, like I want to have the option, but I don't. Need
I
to get
understand completely.
frozen. You know.
Yep.
So I've been doing something. Just maybe this doesn't make me feel old, but I don't think it is. So someone told me that if you can't take a cold shower, which I can't withstand, right before you get out, you're supposed to try it for 30 seconds. I can make it about 10.
Yeah.
Turn it all the way to really cold.
Yeah.
And it like shocks you awake.
Yeah.
It's better than like 3 coffees.
There's
like,
so many health.
It's so many
things.
health benefits.
Yeah.
It's good for like.
It's good for your hair.
And
It's good for your hair.
endorphins.
Yeah, you're supposed to not wash your hair in warm water
In
either.
hot water, no.
So many things.
I've
Anyway,
tried a couple times, but
maybe
I'm
we should
so weak.
do
I
the
can't
ice bucket
handle it.
challenge first thing in the morning so we get the benefits.
I'll go
Yeah,
buy
and then
after we
record a
record this.
pod.
I'll go buy a couple bags of ice.
No, we're good. But the plunge pool thing is really a fad now.
Well, side note, also related to cold though, Brian just did one of the cryo things.
Oh yeah, that's another example.
And he was like,
Did he
it
like
was
it?
so cold. I was looking down at myself and there was like snow on me.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And I was like, can I handle it? And he was like, definitely not.
Yeah.
No, I definitely can't.
Do you
I
remember?
definitely
Do you remember
can't.
when I busted my finger, with the wedding ring on it at spring
Yes,
training playing
yes.
basketball? I went into the training room and they put ice on it. Like they had my hand in a tray of ice and water
Because it had to be numb.
because they had to get the swelling down so they could take the ring off. Because this ring you can't cut. They would have had to slice my finger off. The pain shooting through my body from being in
my
that,
God.
and I was like crying like a little baby in front of CC Sabathia and Brian like. These Yankees all-stars are walking in while I'm sitting there with my hand in a little thing of ice
Crying.
Yeah.
Honestly, I hate being cold.
Me too. I bring sweatshirts everywhere, jackets, even in the dead of summer.
It's 92 degrees and you're wearing a long sleeve.
Because I'm scared if there's AC and I get chilly and there's nothing I can do about it.
I appreciate that.
I bring jackets on the train to work. And everyone's like, why do you have a jacket when I get to work? And I was like, because if it's cold.
The train
I
is
need
chilly.
it. It's really cold.
Metro North they don't fuck around with the AC.
No.
They've jacked that
I don't
right
love
up.
it.
I'd rather though get myself cozy in the cold than be sweating and rip my skin off.
Yeah.
Like you kind of like that you have the jacket.
No, yes, I do. I just like to be prepared. I'll bring something warm with me even in the dead of summer.
Love that for you. Okay, go ahead, Brandon. What made
So
you
it's
feel
actually coming off of yours because I saw a couple like anniversary things pop up and they're like, oh, 40 years ago this was released. So instead of like just stretching these out for a bunch of episodes, I'm just going to rip through a few of them that I jotted down.
Okay.
But literally, I don't know if you get served this once you see one and you like stare at it for a while, but I've been getting peppered with them. So I got, and tell me if any of these strike a chord with you guys, but National Lampoon's Vacation, like the original, was released 41 years ago.
Whoa.
End of July in 1983. That was the first chapter.
I don't love that it's not a round number, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, none of these are really
40 would be cooler.
The Mask with Jim Carrey.
40.
The Mask with Jim Carrey just turned 30 years old.
Wow.
Whoa.
MTV launched 43
Cameron
years
Diaz
ago.
was super young in that.
Yeah, she was a smoke in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
MTV launched 43 years ago. Game Boy was released 35 years ago. Basketball, which is a low-key comedy, and you guys know that one?
I've seen that,
With the creators of South Park. That was 26 years ago. And happy birthday, David Hasselhoff. How old do you think he is?
85.
Oh, 78.
72.
Whoa.
Damn.
He still looks pretty good.
But that's what made me feel it. I'm seeing all this stuff, and I'm like, basketball. I remember watching it with my friend at his house when it just came out.
Dawns on you. That's like a whole adult.
It's
not. You can rent a car for that amount of time.
That made me feel old. This podcast is happily sponsored by Wonderweave, where each story is a doorway to a child's imagination. Wonderweave is an innovative app that crafts custom tales for your child with text, vivid images, and audio narration, all powered by the magic of AI. Proudly woman-owned, Wonderweave champions creativity and learning, transforming screen time into an interactive journey. Just picture your little one, eyes wide with wonder as they explore stories where they're the star, brought to life through your own voice, thanks to the app's unique voice cloning feature. Every parent wishes to leave a mark in their child's heart, and Wonderweave lets you do just that. Whether it's before bed or on the go, your voice can be the comforting guide through enchanted worlds and spirited adventures. So why wait? Embark on this captivating voyage with your child. Visit wonderweave.app now to start your free trial and create lasting memories one magical story at a time. Wonderweave, bringing families closer with every word.
All right, are we ready to talk beanies?
Let's do it.
Couldn't be more ready.
Okay, so this is very exciting.
Okay.
I'm like kind of jacked up about it. But first I want to talk about, all right, it was invented by H. Ty Warner.
Time out. We got feedback that some Gen Zers don't know what some of these things are. Are you going to give like an overview about what 100%. A Beanie Baby is?
Yes.
Okay.
But not for a little bit. I'm laying the groundwork because this guy who invented it, H. Ty Warner, I don't know what the H stands for despite all my Googling. If you find it in 3 seconds, I'll die.
Ty is what's on the tag.
No, exactly. And he was named after Ty Cobb, the baseball player.
Oh, that's cute.
He founded I guess it was Ty Inc.,
T-Y.
but I called it T-Y.
Oh, everyone called it T-Y.
But his name is, if he's named after Ty Cobb, it would be Ty.
Oh, weird. Okay.
But the H I can't figure out.
Harold.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Honestly, that hurts a lot.
His dad's name was Harold, so he was Harold, but there's two Harolds in the house, so he just went by
Ty.
H. Ty or Ty.
Yeah. So Ty.
Ty's
We're
a
just
better
going to
name
call him
anyway.
Ty.
Yeah.
So he founded the company in 1986. It started primarily manufacturing just stuffed toys. Obviously got into the Beanie Baby game. Mm-hmm. He was a kind of wild guy, so I'm just going to do a few fun facts about him first.
Yeah.
Born in Chicago, named after Ty Cobb, as I said. He grew up in a house designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, which I thought was a fun fact.
That is cool.
Because Frank Lloyd Wright is from that area.
Chad just got a boner.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, good. Shout out, Chad.
Yeah.
So apparently he had a tough relationship with his parents. His mom was erratic, abusive, ultimately paranoid schizophrenic, which is wild. And then when Ty was an adult, his parents divorced. He was said to have attempted to seduce several of his father's girlfriends out of jealousy or competitiveness.
That's like disgusting.
Isn't that wild? Like, what a fucked up relationship to have with your parents.
Well, your mom is a schizo, and your dad, you're trying to fuck his women?
Yeah.
This feels crazy.
I know.
Let's create Beanie Babies.
Yeah, how did we get here?
I just wanted to lay this groundwork because cut to the biggest toy for children ever.
But that's what I was going to say. Is he a creeper? You know I love a creeper.
He's not a creeper, I don't think.
Okay.
So he moved to LA to try to become an actor.
Of course,
after
he did.
trying to seduce his father's girlfriends. Failed after 5 years, came back to Chicago. He started working at a plush toy maker named Dakin, which I'd never heard of.
Never heard of it.
And his coworker said he had this uncanny sense of what would sell, how to sell it. Like he was killing it in the game, and he was seeing the products that would land and how to, make them.
I mean, that's a good skill.
He started selling his own products while he was there. Like
oh
he
my
was
God.
making stuff. And
what a conflict of interest.
No, he got fired because they were like, stop not hawking our products, bro. Ty, this is out of line. So then he just ups and goes to Italy for a 3-year sabbatical. This is crazy.
How did he afford all of this?
Well, he comes back and he mortgaged his house, used his life savings, and got help from his parents despite their strained relationship.
I was just going to say, his dad, after all that?
And founded TY Inc.
Okay.
And he started with stuffed toy cats, apparently from like inspiration from Italy. I don't know if they're
You're going to tell me this guy's not a creeper? He's starting with stuffed toy cats?
Well, I guess it was like a nod to his Italian experience, and like there was fucking cats everywhere. I don't know.
Sure.
Like bodega cats attacking you.
Ew.
In 2014, he was also convicted of tax evasion for hiding a lot of funds in a Swiss account. So he's
Why
also
is
a convict.
everyone a fraud?
But okay, so he's described as an enigmatic billionaire. So TY took off, obviously, and a media-phobic marketing whiz who rarely granted interviews. One of his last one was in People in 1996. So
I want to see what he looks like. Keep going. I'm gonna look him
he's
up.
kind of Rick Moranis-y in my head.
Really?
But look him up.
Do you know for sure?
I looked him up.
Still
That's
alive?
how I think.
H.
I don't know if
Ty
he's alive.
what? Warner?
Warner, yeah.
Any relation?
I was just, it didn't dawn on me that is a family name until right this second.
I see why you're saying Rick Moranis-y, but like,
If
not.
Rick Moranis and Martin Short had a kid.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you,
I
Brando.
like that.
I love
Does
the
he
baby
have-
game.
He has weird eyes.
I mean, he's had a weird life.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, so
Holy
now we're
shit,
going to get
his
to
net
the...
worth? Oh my God.
No, he's so rich, dude.
Are you
What's
going to
his
talk
net-
about his net worth?
No, I wasn't planning on it. He's a billionaire.
6.6 billion.
Yeah.
With a B.
He is a billionaire.
Holy
Wowzers.
hell.
And a lot of it is thanks to Beanie Babies.
You would assume.
Okay, so now let's talk about the Beanie Babies themselves.
Okay.
So Ty wanted to create an affordable, adorable stuffed animal.
Okay.
He launched Beanie Babies at a toy fair in New York City in 1993.
Okay.
And so these Beanie Babies, if you don't know what they are, they had really cute names. They were all different kinds of animals, and they were different than ordinary stuffed animals because the bodies could be posed in different positions because they were filled with plastic pellets.
That was the coolest part.
That was the
about it.
coolest part of them, is that they weren't stuff and plush, like they could move.
Yes.
And you could like sit them up cute and like put them on your wall and, have your
And
little
they were,
collection
like,
sitting at you.
Almost like the first version of what are those balls? Stress balls?
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're just like
They were
nice
relaxing,
to
kind
play
of.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember them just like soothing me.
There is a soothing element that is
Is that a
very
real
true.
thing?
For me, it was.
Oh, I
We'll
thought
have
you were
to poll
going to
the
say
audience.
the research says.
No, it was more so that they were just, stuffed animals were immobile at the time and they would just like sit there and not do anything cute. And Beanie
Yes.
Babies were way different than that.
They were great.
Let's talk about the original 9 Beanie Babies first.
Okay, I don't even know what
And
they are.
these are coveted by collectors.
Okay.
Do you remember Brownie? It was later called Cubby. It was a bear.
Yes.
Chocolate the Moose.
Chocolate I'll never forget. Yep.
Flash the
Wait,
Dolphin.
there was a chocolate bear too later.
Yes.
Wait, okay.
There's lots of... Don't look anything up.
Okay, fine. Sorry. Keep
It's going to
going.
ruin your life.
Okay.
Flash the Dolphin.
I don't remember Flash.
Legs the Frog, I remember.
I kind of vaguely remember.
Patty
Legs.
the Platypus.
Definitely remember Patty.
Pinchers the Lobster.
Yep.
Splash the Killer Whale.
Splash, I remember.
Spot the Dog. I remember
I
Spot.
don't remember Spot.
Didn't he have like a
Was he a
floppy ears?
Dalmatian?
He was a brown dog.
Oh, no, I don't remember him.
I thought maybe he was a white and black dog.
I don't
There
know.
were so many different versions. And Squealer the Pig.
Squealer. I don't remember Squealer
Me
either.
neither. So they were popular because of the beads themselves alone, but
Okay.
it wasn't until Warner hit on a clever marketing strategy that the popularity fucking exploded.
Okay.
And Gina, you're going to love this strategy. Can you guess what it is?
Scarcity.
1000%.
Fuck yeah. Should we take this pod off the air for
I
a
mean-
while? It's the only way to get people to come back.
It's incredible. So he launched it, I said, at the Toy Fair in 1993. In 1995, 2 years after they launched, Ty began retiring animals. So the company combined that
brilliant.
tactic with a unique distribution model. So they only sold 36 of any one animal to independent retailers at a time. So if you were a store, you only got 36 of each new animal that would come out, which created a market frenzy. So
did you ever take a marketing class? Scarcity has to be at the center.
101.
I never took a marketing class, but this...
Me neither.
It's the only way.
But it was freaking brilliant. So new Beanie Babies arriving in stores were an event. You remember, this new Beanie Baby,
of a Beanie Baby
is coming out. Mom, we got to go get in line.
I feel like, and maybe this was not a real memory, but to your point about the 36, certain ones were less distributed. Like,
yes.
There were certain ones that they only had a limited
Well, because within
time.
that they had a limited run, they had limited editions, they had re-releases, they had retired ones.
What was the Rainbow Bear?
Oh yeah.
Who was? What's
I
his
can't
name?
remember.
He was like the one I had to get.
Yes.
And I don't think I ever got him.
But it also just sort of depended on the time frame of what your kid wanted.
Yeah.
And because they were constantly re-releasing new Beanie Babies with new cute names.
Yep.
And if they called it a limited edition, like this will never be in circulation ever again.
Well, then you go nuts.
You're
like foaming at the mouth.
So even adults were flocking to local stores to get the latest and greatest. People were actually getting divorced and fighting over their collections. And I got targeted on Instagram of a photo of people dividing their Beanie Baby collection in a courtroom.
Yeah, we'll post that one.
This is one of the things that I wish I never got rid of.
Yes, it's like collectible and stuff, but you'll hear later.
I had so many Beanie Babies.
Same.
Your mom doesn't still have them?
You would think she keeps all this other garbage from my childhood, but the Beanie Baby, like
my parents threw all mine away.
Yeah, it wasn't about even getting certain. It was like literally the frenzy of winning.
Yeah,
it was a crazy time.
And I only have this one, so it's almost like anything else collectible. Baseball cards, Pokemon cards. Like I have this one. You don't come over and see this cool Beanie Baby that I got that you can't get. Ugh. So it becomes sort of a competitive.
What did we do with them? Did they just sit in your room?
Yes. In my house, we had like our little quote unquote playroom in the basement, and we used to have Beanie Baby fights and hide behind couches and chairs and just fucking launch them at each other.
That's
and
awesome.
A Beanie Baby fight was like a big thing. I'd be like, hey guys, you want to go have a Beanie Baby fight?
Which is so the opposite of like the type of person that had the Beanie Baby cases.
Yeah.
Do you remember those
We were
people?
just launching them across.
Yeah, you were like the trashy,
the more destructive
collectors.
Beanie Baby collectors.
Yeah, and then
I would like to make the analogy that the people that had the Beanie Baby cases are probably the ones on our group chat for summer camp that are asking the stupidest questions.
God.
That's probably that person.
You know.
Yeah. Show me your Beanie Baby case, idiot.
They 100%
well, they probably
still
have them.
You should just ask the question in the group and see if anyone gets it.
Hey, nice question. Did you have a Beanie Baby case?
Well, and I think that those people are the people that still have them and probably can make some money on it. Are they worth anything now?
Okay, so here's
Am I
the
jumping
thing.
ahead? Okay,
yes.
sorry, keep going.
So people quickly saw the writing on the wall with this model, and collectors started to emerge.
Okay.
So they created a cottage industry offline at first.
What's this cottage industry?
Just like a small little in a house. It's just intended to.
Oh, I never heard that analogy.
But it was like an offline industry.
Okay.
But it caught it like insider. You know what I mean? Like you had to be part of this network in order. So these collectors
like
were
the people brewing Game Boy games in their basement.
Right.
Yeah.
There were pricing guides and magazines that projected future values.
Magazines. I had those.
Plastic protectors designed to keep the tags attached to each stuffed animal in mint condition.
Yep.
But collectors still needed to reach a larger pool of buyers since it was completely offline. Enter eBay. So the resale market for Beanie Babies exploded thanks to what at the time was a new web startup.
Oh, geez.
eBay started, of course, if you don't know, as an online auction company. It launched in 1995, so that's 2 years after Beanie Babies hit the scene and the year that Scarcity entered their marketing plan.
Wow, so it all just
It all came together in the perfect storm. And Beanie Babies at that time in 1995 would account for 6% of all sales on eBay, which sounds small, but like for what they were is a huge portion of their exchanges.
I'm pretty sure I bid for Beanie Babies on eBay.
I mean,
like remember that. My mom and I would do it together, I think.
I was never an eBay gal.
No, but it's kind of crazy how just like all the things that exploded when the internet exploded, like it just so happens.
It's like kismet and boosted things in a weird way.
Thank you. Kismet is such a good way to explain it. And like what would have happened to Beanie Babies if eBay didn't happen? Would they have stayed
would be
so relevant?
Offline collectors, which would have made
Black
probably not led to what actually ultimately happened. So
okay, keep going.
The height of the mania might have been in 97 when McDonald's included teeny beanies.
Teeny Beanies. So that, don't you remember my story?
From the McDonald's episode.
From the
yes.
McDonald's episode, we were traveling.
Yes.
My mom corrected all of my memories.
Yeah, but she confirmed
we
that
were
you guys-
traveling. She confirmed it, but we weren't going. I was like saying we were going cross country. We went to, where was it? Idaho, which I guess is cross country.
That's so fucking far.
Yeah,
Why were you going to
so you
Idaho?
know what? I'm vindicated.
Why were you going to Idaho?
A wedding. I was a flower girl. And
Who do you know in Idaho?
My original babysitter, Trina.
Whoa.
Yeah, she was getting married. And we drove there and stopped at every McDonald's to get the teeny beanie that I was missing.
Yeah.
And we never got it.
Well, scarcity. It
Scarcity.
probably wasn't out there.
And you want to know what? The thrill of it was worth it.
Yeah, 100%. You'll
Don't
never
even care.
forget that ride now,
I'll
stopping at every
never
McDonald's.
forget it. And so were they mini, like physically smaller?
they were tinier.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Because they fit in the box.
Yeah, and they must have been
They were
cheap.
teeny beanies.
They were cheap.
Well, they were free to us.
To us, yeah. Well, your parents were paying for the Happy Meal, but yes. Okay, wow.
So that was 1997 when things really hit its
Exploded.
peak and everything was insane. By 1998, TY Inc. had more than $1 billion in annual sales.
Okay, wow.
It accounts for the $6 billion that our man Ty is sitting on these days.
Ty.
It came to an end at around the turn of the millennium in 1999 when Warner made a surprise announcement that his company would stop making Beanie Babies at the end of the year.
Just period.
Yes. At the time, Beanie Babies weren't the new cool toy anymore. Pokemon and the Furby had topped wish lists that year. Basically backtracked, and many wondered if he was ever actually going to stop producing them at all. He had this thing where you could call in and vote on whether or not he should stop. And like the answer is fucking don't stop. Never stop.
Like
so everyone was like, this seemed like a
stop playing
ploy.
this game. Yeah.
Right.
He took
But-
scarcity one step too far.
100%. I think he was seeing
Enough.
evil genius style.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But that coupled with an explosive retail market actually caused the market for Beanie Babies to crash alongside the dot-com bubble in 2000. So collectors wanted to cash in thinking that it's going to end.
Okay.
So resale markets were flooded with an avalanche of inventory, and then the
So
balloon.
they're worth nothing.
Yes, and the balloon of that artificial scarcity was punctured. So the resale market nosedived. There were also so many counterfeits on the market; it was just completely inundated.
I
everything.
remember counterfeits being a thing,
Yes.
and I remember being like wary of
Yes, but people
getting a
were
fake.
buying them, filing lawsuits.
Yeah.
It was a huge issue, but you couldn't tell on eBay, a resale market, which didn't protect buyers and sellers in the same way that maybe it does now.
I
but
mean, you could just get duped.
you would just buy it, and then that was that. And they were selling for outrageous prices because they would obviously remake the most coveted ones.
Of course.
So a lot of Beanie Babies sold and still sell for less than their original sale price.
Oh, whoa.
Do you remember?
I want to say 1999.
I was going to say $20.
No, $5. Inflation has
What?
gotten into your
It
bloodstream, guys.
really is.
They were $5.
They were $5. I mean, maybe they inflated them a little bit over the years, but like the OG price was $5
So they're
for a
selling
baby.
for less than that now? Not really collectibles then anymore, huh?
No, because there are still valuable versions, like those top 9 that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
The original 9
People
will
are
go.
hunting those down,
Yes,
yeah.
people will
Yeah,
hunt
which
those down.
makes
There are still
sense.
collectors, but the market was so flooded that it literally ruined everything. You know, those ones that
Wow.
typically sell for higher prices are those 9 rare early editions, misprints along a lot of the times, like if the names were spelled wrong, which sometimes happened on
I
your Beanie
remember
Babies,
that. Yep.
or a name change or a limited run are the ones that are the only categories that you'll really get any big bang for your buck.
I do remember the misprints.
Yeah, I remember the
the
misprints.
tag, which you brought up, the tag protector, being a big conflict because it would get frayed, and it basically meant that your Beanie Baby was worth nothing.
Yes.
You needed to protect that tag.
And weren't there ones that like snapped?
What, the protectors?
Yeah, because they had different versions of a protector.
So the ones I had, you would just slide it in.
Yeah.
And it was like a little casing or whatever,
Yeah.
but there were snap-ons.
yeah, that you could like
And-
snap around the plastic.
And you could get them in like bulk. And then
Yep.
I just remember sitting in my room and just like putting all my
Protecting
tags
them
in.
all.
Yeah,
Yep.
just protecting my Beanie
Yeah.
Babies. And the ones that were frayed, it was like a death in the family.
No, seriously.
It was so bad.
It was like, this is fucking worthless.
Like you, yeah. You were a failure.
Yes, no.
If you let that happen.
Seriously.
And
But then once that happened, the flip side is we turned it into Beanie Baby fights. Now that they're all worthless, let's just
now
fire
we just
them
have
off.
to just slay each other.
We might
with
as
them.
well enjoy them in another capacity.
Oh my gosh.
Now that we can't make money anymore.
You know, I feel like Beanie Babies were around for a long time. What was the time frame?
well, in 2000 is when it kind of crashed.
But when did they begin? When was the Mania?
97 was its height.
So that's not that long. It's only 3 years. Not even.
No. Well, nothing in the 90s lasted that long because it was like a surge and then it wasn't. It's like Tamagotchi and the other toys that we've talked about.
And then the new thing comes.
And then the new thing comes out because a lot of these things don't have much to them. So they're cool for a minute. Till the next thing. And again, scarcity fuels our little fire to get in there and buy them. And then once that sort of illusion has lapsed or we're over it, we move on to the next cool thing because they're always inventing something new that they're going to make us want.
Step and repeat.
I don't feel like there's as many of those things now because technology is so advanced that things are complex. No?
I don't understand what you just said.
Like, we don't have flashes in the pan like that.
Isn't that what your quiz is going to be about?
I forget what my quiz is about. Well, I got to look at it.
Real quick, while you think about that, remember I brought up I was like, are you going to talk about the Yankee Stadium?
Oh, yes.
And I couldn't remember why it was important because they had a Beanie Baby Day where
I remember
they gave away.
Yeah.
Do you know what happened on that day, on Beanie Baby Day? It was when David Wells threw his perfect game.
Yes.
May 17th, 1998. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, 98. Yes. Still in that Beanie Babies.
Yeah,
still, it was towards the back end.
Was it? I forget. It was a white bear with blue stripes.
Yeah, and those actually are selling for, it's $50, but there's a couple listed for a couple $100. Like the Beanie Baby.
Well, that's because they're a limited edition.
Yankee Stadium ones have the pinstripe.
Because you could only get them if you were there that day. You can't buy those.
Right.
Rainbow Bear Beanie
so there was
Baby. This is the one.
50,000 of them made. Too bad I got 1,000 bobbleheads and I didn't get any Beanie Babies in my time there.
I know. What a fool.
Okay, so it was only 3 years.
Well,
the Mania.
1993 is when it launched.
Yeah, but
the Mania kind of ended in 2000. It picked up in 95 when his scarcity marketing thing happened.
Right. Okay. So 97.
Yeah. So about 5 years was they really played, which is long considering a 90s toy.
Yeah.
And although today it's tempting to see 5 or even 6-figure listings on eBay for these Beanie Babies, collectors should not expect a massive windfall. Don't dig out your freaking Beanie Babies. You're not going to make $1 billion. One Beanie Baby historian actually said that high price sales are bogus. Because because it's just at this point there's a lot of falsification. There's so many Beanie Babies, and it's just not worth as much as people think they are. If it's like the rarest Beanie Baby in the world, you can probably get some money for it, but you're not gonna make tens of thousands of dollars on these things.
Were there other partnerships like the Yankees?
McDonald's.
Oh, I'm sure there were.
Oh, McDonald's is a big one.
Yeah.
I wonder. There's got to be more like that. Oh, the Princess Diana bear.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that? Purple. It was like it was a tribute to her. It was a huge
that
deal.
one, again, a limited edition. That one's going to go for more money because it was a special bear printed once and
I'm pretty
never
sure
again.
I didn't ever have that one.
No, I don't think I did either.
Wow, this is really bringing me back.
So apparently Ty Warner broke his decade-long silence recently to comment on the Beanie Bubble, which was a movie that Zach Galifianakis starred in. It just came out in 2023.
I didn't see it. I saw that movie existed.
Yeah, that was in like my periphery.
It says it's a harsh, what was the term used here? A harsh portrayal of him and creating Thai Beanie Babies.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, really? Because I didn't read this and take it as there's a way to be harsh. I think he's a wild guy, but I didn't read it as nefarious in any way.
Is he just like, again, like you said, just a eccentric weirdo, and they just call him out for it?
Or maybe it was, creating your own sort of frenzy. I mean, it was his creation to do this.
But it was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
I have respect.
Me too. I don't find that as problematic. I think it's just a very smart strategy.
I wonder what the movie touches on that.
Oh, it says, so one of the questions in this interview is, how did you come up with the Beanie Baby idea and how similar is it to the movie? It was nothing like the movie, not remotely. I envisioned a product that kids could afford with their allowance money. My thought process centered around an affordable impulse item. So apparently it was more like money crazed, and I'm guessing, I don't know.
I wonder what
I see.
But I'm wondering how they portrayed him.
Well, that's why he fucking broke his silence, because he doesn't like the media, never really did interviews.
Right.
And now it's like, you got this wrong. Don't paint me out to be some money hungry guy.
Apparently there's the role alongside of Galifianakis is the character is Lena Trivedi. And the question is, how much did Lena really help your company? Lena was a part-time employee. The admittedly fictional movie vastly overstates her role. She certainly helped us get started in the internet space, which created a place for collectors to find out about new products and retirements. She also wrote many poems, but so did several other employees.
Oh, there was poems in the
Oh yeah.
So there's
in the tags.
for some of them.
Yep, for some of them.
Yep.
So maybe there's in the movie he's stealing some of the ideas from this woman and other employees.
Oh, interesting. We should watch the movie.
Yeah. Homework assignment.
Also, there's supposed to be a documentary.
Oh, I would be more interested in that.
Me too.
Zach Galifianakis is a weird pick.
But
actually, this weird eccentric guy.
Yeah, kind of.
Rick Moranis might have been a better.
First of all, let me say Zach Galifianakis is a talented, funny guy, but he's not playing me in that movie. He's playing a fictional character who happens to be named Ty Warner.
Oh, interesting.
So it's not even closely remote. They must not have...
Well, that's his interpretation. If some cartoony fuck played me in a movie, I'd say that isn't me either. But
right, but if it's billed as a biopic and the guy who is behind it, remember the whole thing with the Tommy Lee series on Hulu, and both of them were like, "This isn't fucking real. Like, stop representing my life." Yeah. So they can deny it all they want. You can believe what you want, but if you're the real person and they're not portraying it accurately, and they don't have your blessing to do it,
people aren't going to buy it.
People aren't going to buy it. So
that's fair.
He said if they did a biopic, I would think it's either Daniel Day-Lewis or Warren Beatty.
What
How do you pronounce that?
High profile
impression you have of yourself.
Wrapping this up here.
Yep.
Beanie Babies made Warner one of the 900 richest humans on the planet and are still relevant in large part because TY Inc. never actually stopped making them.
Oh, they still make them
you
today?
You can pick them up. Like, I actually was in a store recently.
I've seen them at the gas station.
And I was like, they're not the same. But it has the TY tag on it.
The tag is the same, but the beans are not the same.
No, there's not beans in them. They're like almost stuffed animals. Yes. So they're like lame-o. But I've seen them before, and I actually thought to myself, do Beanie Babies still exist? Because that's not what this is, but it looks like it is.
It's the same company, but it's not a Beanie Baby.
Yes.
Wait, did you get to the spider stuff?
No. Oh, the spider things in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that.
Okay, so...
I don't like that line of questioning.
So you're just going to ignore it?
Yeah.
Basically, there was an article, which I think turned out to not be true, that people that had saved their Beanie Babies had, like... spiders laying eggs in them, and it was like this whole problematic thing. No?
Yes, I heard it. I don't like it because you know what? You brought this up unsolicited more than one time, not even related to this podcast.
I'm going to have to Google it.
It's disgusting, but also maybe you just have a freaking rodent problem in your home, like where you were storing them. It's not a Beanie Baby issue.
I was writing
multiple
babies, spider eggs, and Beanie Babies. A story circulating around the internet that the popular 90s stuffed animals contain spider eggs that are beginning to hatch is false. It was a hoax. But look at this picture.
Bro, get out of here with that.
She doesn't want to see the picture.
Ew, my God, Gina.
I know, we should post it though.
That's gross. No, I don't co-sign that decision.
I'm obsessed with it.
It's
but
disgusting.
It's not true. It's a hoax.
False.
Fake news.
It's a hoax, yeah.
You would be obsessed with a conspiracy,
I know.
you fool.
I just think it's like... Anyway.
Okay, so the reason Beanie Babies haven't experienced a resurgence like Pokemon, they still do make them today, baseball cards or comic books, is because they've never really changed. Pokemon sparked TV shows, Pokemon Go, baseball cards, digital collectibles, Beanie Babies, exactly the same.
So what's my other thing that I like to say? Evolve or die.
Evolve or die. Gina,
Scarcity,
are you a marketing savant?
Or die.
You might be.
Well, it's just common sense.
I don't think so because there's a lot of products who have not done these things.
Or die.
Yes. And so they haven't changed, which is why there isn't a big resurgence, why the collectible market is more like niche sort of people who are interested in preserving this memory.
Well, they're stuck in the 90s.
Right, but it's not something that has stayed as relevant, which is why collectors aren't making as much off of them because no one really cares anymore. Because new Beanie Babies aren't coming out in the same way.
Well, there's nothing to latch onto.
Right. TY Inc. still exists, still makes stuffed animals.
Well, he's a $6.6 billion man.
Yeah.
That wasn't a sentence, but you know what I mean? He's a billionaire. So the other thing, though, similar to Game Boy, when I talk about it with you, I want them.
Yeah, I want to touch one.
Go get...
I know that, I mean, like,
well,
out
listen,
of context, that's
you've
creepy.
Really,
you know what I mean?
Kyle, you've really fallen off with loading up our clubhouse.
Yeah, we got to go back and we got to get our clubhouse.
You know, we
You're
need a Beanie Baby.
It could be my one sort of.
You can get a
we need a copy of Pam and Tom's.
Well, let me
sex
start
tape.
making a list of what we've done because now I really fell off and we're way behind.
We can divide and conquer.
Okay.
I won't leave that
on
here.
eBay. That's actually probably the first time I've successfully used eBay is to find things for this podcast.
We should go on eBay just to honor the boom.
We'll get like a cheap baby.
Yeah, $2.
Yeah.
We don't need a collector.
No, we don't need a collector. We just need...
I just want to feel them in my hands.
Same.
To your point, I want those beans.
Yeah. It just felt nice.
Yeah, it's soothing.
I know. It's
we
gross,
should put him right here, and I'll just squeeze him while we do the podcast.
I'd prefer it if you didn't. I would find that distracting.
All right, we'll see what we're going to do. Let's just get him first.
Okay,
and
perfect. And then we'll see what we're going to do with it.
Okay, great. Do you have anything else, or should I go into the quiz?
No, the doc is in the works, and I want to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, we'll have to see. So for my quiz, I'm focused on like one or two things that are like collectibles today.
Okay, cool.
So it's kind of relevant.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you what one of them is because you're going to have to guess around it. And I'm just curious if you even know what this is.
Okay.
Have you heard of Funko Pop figures?
No.
Okay, so after the first question, I'm going to Google them and show them to you.
Funko?
But the first question, I can't show them to you because it has to do with how they look.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, riddles. But continue.
Well, I want you to have a visual of what today's
You should see my face when I look at Gina doing this. I'm like hanging on every word, trying to decipher what she's saying.
See if you can follow along. Is your brain ready?
I know. I've seen these.
Okay. So I will show them to you, but not until after the first question.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
Copy that.
What is the main feature that distinguishes Funko Pop figures from other action figures?
They're holding a soda.
No, but their heads are fucking huge. You want to see what they look like? Funko Pop.
When you see this, you'll recognize it, Kyle. Actually, you might not. Most people will.
She knows nothing.
Right. Most people will.
These.
No, I've never seen that.
Okay, so we'll post these, but they're basically like big heads, little bodies.
Cool.
Okay, that's like their thing.
Sick, Funko.
Which of the following is not a tip? This will be a multiple choice.
Okay, great.
Especially because you know nothing about these.
That's helpful.
Which of the following is not a typical category of Funko Pop? So they do famous people. Like there's Funko Pop Jesus, Funko Pop whatever. Okay. So which one do they not do?
Okay.
Movies, TV shows, historic figures, or video games?
The second
figures.
one. TV shows?
She just said Jesus. That's a historical figure.
No, he's in movies, isn't he?
Jesus? Oh my God. I'm
So wait,
so
the
dumb.
answer-
I literally was like, thinking of a different Jesus.
The answer is historic figures. Is this not Jesus?
That looks like Jesus. Oh, wait. Is that the Big Lebowski, though?
It's the dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The only example you gave, and I took it as a hint.
That was me throwing you off my scent.
It was nice.
Okay, so this is another collectible, not Funko Pop.
Okay.
What does NFT stand for in the context of digital collectibles?
Oh, I don't know.
They're
thought I
so
did.
stupid.
Not? Is that a strong start?
No.
Okay.
The first two letters, none.
None. Nope.
Nothing?
No.
Non-fungible token.
I was going to say non-something, but fungible is not a word that comes off.
Fungible is a weird word.
It doesn't come to me.
So I still don't understand.
Wait, finish it again.
NFTs.
Non-fungible what?
Token.
Oh, NFTs. Yes. Okay.
Okay, but do you get what an NFT is?
Not at all.
Isn't it dead now? That was like talking about quick crazes.
Yeah, but it was like so popular. But to me, when it was explained to me, it just sounded like a digital picture.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why people were paying thousands to millions of dollars for these things that was just like a pixelated.
I still don't get it.
What are those YouTube brothers? The one's a boxer now. What the hell's their names?
What?
The massive guys on YouTube. Speaking of Gen Z.
She doesn't even know what YouTube
I
is.
don't watch YouTube. Okay. In what year did Funko first release its pop vinyl figures?
2018.
2010.
What?
Been around for a fucking while. Popular with Gen Z, but they've been around.
Yeah, but things take a while to take off.
Yeah.
So us millennials were like, that's bullshit. And Gen Z was like, we'll take them.
Yeah, we'll have it.
Yeah.
We didn't have Beanie Babies, so we'll take you. Okay. What popular Funko Pop figure series features characters from a dystopian TV show with a popular theme song, Never Gonna Give You Up?
Do I get choices?
No.
Okay.
Never gonna give you up.
What TV show has that as a theme song?
I don't know.
It's like a mega Gen Z TV show.
Is it a cartoon?
No.
It's real?
Yeah.
Why is Funko in it?
Funko's making versions of it like The Big Lebowski.
Oh,
It's
that question was too long.
You lost me?
Yeah.
What?
No, don't do it again. I get it now. You
Okay.
explained it.
It's Stranger Things. I can't wait for
Okay.
you. Okay. Which major tech company has released a series of NFTs that feature digital art by well-known artists?
Say the beginning of that question again. I'm sorry.
Which
I just don't recognize so many words that it's really hard to keep track.
Which major tech company
Tech company, NFTs.
released a series of NFTs that is like digital art by well-known artists?
Etsy.
No, Adobe, which makes sense.
Oh, that makes
right?
sense.
Real quick, so the NFT YouTube people that you guys had no idea what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Logan Paul and Jake Paul were the brothers I was
Oh,
talking
yep.
about.
I've heard their
Still
names
don't know
before.
who that is.
Logan Paul's who we canceled, right?
Logan Paul got canceled because he did some weird shit
Yes.
on one of his YouTube videos.
Oh, I think
We confused it with
you
Lucas
about
Gage.
that.
That's who I was thinking of. Logan Paul, we canceled.
Jake Paul's now a boxer or whatever. He was going to fight Tyson on Netflix or whatever. But anyway, Logan Paul spent $623,000 on an NFT and it's now worth $10.
That's so embarrassing. This is my point because you know why? It's just a digital picture. You morons.
Yeah,
and there was that whole monkey NFT thing where you go into like a digital museum room, and you could hang your purchased NFTs. And there's all these different. It was like sad monkey. I don't know the specifics. But
can't. This conversation
what I mean.
actually gives me anxiety.
All right, let's get out of it.
NFT.
Let's pull the ripcord. Okay.
Okay.
So
Beanie Babies.
in
Final
summary,
thoughts.
what are your final thoughts on Beanie Babies?
The Beanie Baby craze literally lives in a video loop in my brain. Because
Agreed.
that chaotic, exciting energy of getting the Beanie Baby you want and talking to your friends about it, and it was such a fun time. I don't think that things exist that way anymore, but it's such a fun memory to have.
Funko Pop figures.
I mean, people were fighting over it in divorce court, okay? Like, this was a big deal.
That's so funny. That kind of does remind me of Wedding Crashers when they're at the table.
You want to throw a few miles at us?
Yeah. It's like imagine being at the table talking about Beanie Babies.
And be like, I want the purple one.
Yeah, the Princess Diana.
Yes.
A limited edition.
I'll give you these two for that one.
Scoop is worth $100,000.
I want to know.
No.
So these are my final thoughts. Agreed. Love it. I have.
It was so fun, but like
stuff.
it ends there.
I want to know though, especially now that I know they were only $5. How much did my mother spend on them? In totality.
Well, you stopped at every McDonald's, so factor that into the price.
True, and those were the teenies.
Yeah.
Imagine what I was like for the real thing.
Right.
I don't think I had a single Beanie Baby.
That you were older and you're a boy. I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, because 97.
My brother
might
have.
Yeah.
I was
that's
13.
the question. I don't know. Did boys
yeah,
like
if you were
them?
13. I was.
I want to say my
feel like
brother
boys
had them, but I
like
don't
them.
know.
Everyone liked them because there was boy Beanie Babies.
Yeah, I don't think it was a girl thing. I just think you're too old.
Girls love a frenzy.
Can you imagine if that was a thing right now with our daughter?
No,
Holy
she's obsessed
hell.
with stuffed animals, and they're not even like interested.
I took her with
They don't
me.
do anything.
I took her with me when we went to the hardware store, and they had one rack at checkout that had like 3 stuffed animals on it. And she's like, "Can I get this one or this one?" I'm like, "No,
She's
I'm buying a
obsessed with stuffed
hammer."
animals.
It's weird.
Honestly, though,
I used to love my stuffed animals when I was little, though, too.
Well, I was going to say, as a mother now, though, I do think that I would get in on the craze. Like, I wouldn't mind if instead of buying random fucking stupid stuff,
It would be fun because it's a game for you, too.
I am so, like, competitive.
And you'd be the one, she can't read. You would be the one who, like, finds out which
I'd
one's
be
coming
reading
out
the
where.
poems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or, like,
totally.
this store is coming out with this one. We got to go on Saturday.
This is one, actually, I wouldn't mind if it came back for my kid.
It does, yeah. I guess that's fair.
This
It's a
one-
fun, silly stretch of time, but it doesn't last forever.
Ty seems to be mailing it in, but if he does decide to come back, I might be a buyer.
Okay. I like that.
He has to evolve a little. Like, I need, like, an app to log
Oh, yeah, you could log
what
your,
I have.
your winnings.
Totally. Some authentication needs to be happening. So,
He's
like,
not
if
doing
he
that. He's a
reinvents
billionaire
himself,
resting on his laurels.
I know.
So
He's getting too much Botox, though. Did you see his face?
I don't care.
It doesn't look good.
Ugh.
So, anyway, in summary, this one I would take back.
Okay.
Brandon, you have nothing, correct?
I got nothing.
Okay, great.
Cool.
So let's wrap it up then. Great episode. Beanie
good.
Babies, like, I'm titillated.
Yes, it did scratch an itch a little.
So good.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, so next is our 20th episode, which we're going to do Y2K in honor of the 20th episode. Do you love that? We have such a great producer. What a good idea.
We really do.
I have an awesome story too.
Oh, of course he does. He
And
always
I'm
does.
sure you both hate my stories. I see it in your face every time I start to talk.
I wasn't being
But
sarcastic. I do love your stories.
I think some
don't.
of the audience will look forward to my Y2K story.
debatable. But we'll see.
It happened right at midnight when the
tease.
clock struck 12.
When the computers all
I'm
crashed,
excited about Y2K.
except they didn't. Okay, spoiler alert. So, speaking of anniversaries, Y2K is a long time ago now.
So
be
some say
25
it's
years.
24 and a half years.
Yeah. It's easy math.
You were trying to calculate and like,
no,
hey, lady.
I wasn't. I knew what it was.
The anniversary is coming up. Yeah, every year.
Well, I will talk about it when it's 25 because that's a clean number that I want to talk about.
It's
no one
coming
gives a
to 25.
fuck about 24.
It's coming now.
Anyway, I'm getting out of this.
Okay.
We are the mustiest, crustiest, dustiest millennials you ever did see. See you next time. What is a chase variant in the context of Funko Pop figures?
What the hell is the first part? Again, like I can't reiterate more how much I don't recognize the words coming out of your mouth, and it's so much harder to understand what's going on and answer questions.
So a chase variant means that it's a special rare version of a figure with unique features.
Okay. So it's a limited edition.
Basically.
Okay. Just say that, but whatever.